Known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. Now it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 39. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A handoff for Warren. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing is Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bombing him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds Austin complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, start. Hey, what's up? Combo. Hey, trip now.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Second and 10.
Second and 10.
31-yard line.
Where was that? Hey, Garfield. Crazy. Hey, can't.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel.
To throw, it's May. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On the give, it's Warren. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
It's second and inches at the 19-yard line.
We're scoreless after one. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Here's Warren. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Back north.
On the run, it's Warren. Pushing his way through. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Patriots 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kayshon Boutte, 79 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a run with Warren. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. To throw is Rodgers. That went out wide and intercepted. Oh, some strong running. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Hey, what's that? Torpedo! Crazy, crazy, crazy! Hey, five.
Throwing here is May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
To the air, May. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Play action, May. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
A gain of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
We're good, we're good, we're good. Hey, Bo. Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. They can't stop.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
Hey, here goes throw. Hey, what's up?
They'll throw with May. Finding Henry here on a crossing route. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
44-yard line.
Hey, here goes throw.
He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
A
few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Torpedo. Five.
Looking to throw, May. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's May. He finds Douglas complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, here goes throw. Hey, what's up?
Come on, get clear.
May going to give it to Henderson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, Garfield.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. They'll look to throw. May looking to run. And he wisely will throw that one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Five.
They'll set up a throw. Gets this complete to Bunting. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Good fast, nasty. What's that? Hey, what's that? Good.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Henderson going to run for it. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs, 31 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Steelers 7.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they defended a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
Back now in Foxborough, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Third and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, Rodgers finding space at the 40. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
And another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
And we're definitely getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
And again, it's Rodgers. That is caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done.
Milton Williams able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
It's second down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And I think we'll probably say go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
First down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action now. May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kayshon Butte, his second touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on fourth down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in. There he goes, right side. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
And the Steeler first down.
On play action, Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Five.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they go play action with May. And this is incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good for a Patriots.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. To throw, it's May. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 4 yards out. And the Patriots have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Catch is made by Metcalf. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
To throw is Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and
they'll run it. Warren. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
13 yards.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. He'll find Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
One final try now for Rodgers. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.